We live? Oof. Jeez. Okay, are we good? Are we live? We are. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let me hold up. God, it's bright. All right. Now, hello everybody. Hello. So you're probably wondering, what do I mean movie stuff? Why am I going live about some movie stuff? What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, listen, and I'll tell you. So I'm able to say this because I'm a big part of how it's gonna work. So I'm allowed to say this. There is a project I am working on with Cody. He is making a movie, a film, and he said that he needed my help. We got the script writing right now. We're working on that. He's not with me right now, so I'm writing right now. But he wanted to write the script, so we're writing it. He's going to film it over the summer, or that's the plan. And I'm going to do the more promotional, helping him write, and also here. Let me say this: he's going to be filming, helping write, and he's going to be doing. He's probably gonna help promote too. So but I'm gonna be editing it, writing it, promoting it, and putting it on the Dart Frame Studios channel. So this will be a film which will be on there. So I'm very excited for that. But when I know more, then I'll get Cody on here and we'll talk together about it. But there's this. This is what we're going with. I'm gonna give you the title. I'm gonna give you the title because I don't know if we're gonna stick with it. If we do, then okay, sweet, we'll stick with it. It's called Why Me, and it's a short film. But if you're wondering, like completely, like really wondering, what's gonna be about, I can tell you this, but I can't tell you at the same time. I'm actually not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I can't think in my head on how it would actually be a good way to do that. But we do have a few pages written already. He really wanted emotional scenes because he will be filming with his girlfriend in the movie, and their characters will be together. Or well, that's the plan. But we do have some emotional scenes and everything else, and I have the perfect song for one of the scenes, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And it's gonna be a start. It's gonna be the start of it, like the intro before it, at all. But I can't tell you what that is. But we do have a new film coming out, and I want to get some posters made up and stuff to get everything, get the hype up. But I won't be filming this one. This one I'm not gonna be directing. I'm just a writer and a producer. So I will not be at all directing this one or filming it. This one will be filmed a few hours away from me, so I won't be able to be there for the stuff. I might be able to squeeze in maybe a couple scenes. I might be able to squeeze in a couple scenes of filming. I'm not like, okay, as in I say filming, as in I will be recording. But listen, I'm not gonna be in this movie. I'm not in this one. But I am behind the scenes. But I'm not the one, not the main character of this one. I'm not going to be in this one. I'm not a character or anything. I wish I was, because there's a sick thing I want to do at the end of the movie that I at least want to be a part of. But I'm not in it. So which sucks, but we got many other things that I got to work on, and the timing's weird, and also I kind of didn't want to be in it because of gas prices and having to drive all the way up there. But I am a part of it, as in the producing, writing, and all that, but I'm not a part of it as in being in it. So that kind of sucks. But you ever see you ever see Fear Street and um and Final Destination? Nah, not at all. Uh, Cody wanted something different. This is an original film. It's not a fan film or anything, but this is an original short film. And he wanted something different. Something you haven't seen before, you know. It's going to be the first original short film on the channel, which is, crazy. Uh but I'm very excited to see everything and how everything's going to go. But I do want to say this. Uh what's gonna happen in it is gonna probably be a little mind bollock. It's gonna mess with your mind a little bit. And everything like that. But yeah, so other than that for this part, we do have that coming out, and it's gonna be, I'm assuming we're gonna do a fall release if we're filming in the summer. But it being a short film and also having to get everybody's timing right, I'm hoping that he figures that out, because like I said, I'm not filming this. I don't know who he's gonna have in the movie, so I don't know the people he has. They're all his friends from his place, and so I don't know who is gonna be in there and who it is, other than obviously his girlfriend, being one of the characters and him being one of the characters. But there's a few other people that I don't know who they are. Um, but I'm hoping when he films, he said who's gonna film certain scenes. If they're in the scene, it was like, well, you have to work around that. Like, if there's a part where somebody is in the scene but they're not showing a camera, then they can film that part for you. But I also said try your best to do certain things, because if I say what to do now on here, you guys will know what the scene's about. Um, I will say we pretty much go right into the action. Like as soon as the movie starts, you're right in there. Um, uh, okay. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. Okay, this I can tell you because I think I have a way of telling. Um, at the start of like certain action movies, when they're like they show the end of the movie at the start of the movie, and then they say I'll explain blah blah blah, and then they go to the start of the actual movie itself before everything goes to shit. We did that. We did that. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we did that. You can't see much at the start, which is kind of the point. You don't want to show what happens and everything else. Um, but I think I can also say one more thing. Cody's character starts going crazy. All right, let me just, as in his head, he's going crazy. So I can say that. I'm not gonna say any more though. I'm not gonna say any more. Um, I'm not gonna say any more, because if I do, then I'm gonna spoil all of it. So I'm not gonna say any more. But I am very, very hyped and excited for this film. It took a while because we've been talking about this film for I think almost a year now, and um we've been trying to figure out what we want the movie to be, because we originally were thinking American Psycho, and then we were like, no, how about Final Destination, something like that, and then we're like, no, how about Fear Street, no. So what we landed on though was a very good pick. But how we're writing it, it's a little weird. We're having a little bit of issues because Cody don't really know how to write scripts. So for the start of it, I had to sit down and explain it to him, which isn't a bad thing because I am a writer. I'm a writer and a producer on this. So we had to figure it out, and we did. We did. We got a few pages written. I written most of it. His wife has been a little messed up, but so far I'm liking it. I mean, we got like I think 7 pages. We're going on to the eighth and now. Um, but yeah, like I said, the start of the movie is the end of the movie. Before we go to the start of the movie, if that makes sense. Um, yeah. So I mean, it's going good. I think it's definitely gonna do good when everything happens. We just want to make sure we get the promotion up there and everything. and all that, which I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. I there's a few other things that I'm trying to work on first. So I'm kind of glad I'm not directing this film. Like I said, we still have Live or Die 2 that's got way too many things going on with it right now. It has been 2 months since I've opened the script. And um I'm gonna tell you this right now about Live or Die 2. I took a previous trap from Saw, not the original one, but just Saw, in the whole franchise. I took a trap from Saw, and I reworked it into Live or Die 2, um, and it's it's I think it's gonna go good. I mean, I can tell you guys the trap if you want me to. I'm not gonna tell you what part it is in the movie, but I can tell you what trap it is if you guys really, 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 really want me to. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm liking it. You know, I haven't touched the script in 2 months. It's been 2 months since I've touched the script, and I haven't made it far. But I can't tell you, okay, I haven't written the trap in yet, but I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. But I'm gonna tell you this though before I say that. This film, Live or Die 2, is going to be one of the craziest Saw fan films you've ever seen. You've ever seen. And I'm not even joking. There's Game Over and Game Over 2 by Blackmore Studios, and then there's Game Over The Legacy, I think is what it's called, by AC Studios. I think I got that right. And there's so many other fan films, but they all do one thing in common. Well, okay, let me say this. I love all of them, but there's one thing, okay, not that they do in common. It's one thing they don't do, and that is get the fans what they want. Now, I'm loving what everybody's doing in their own way, but what I'm doing in Live or Die 2 is I'm giving what the fans want. And now there's one thing I'm going to do, and I'm so very excited about it, and you guys are going to be so happy when I do it. Now, I'm going to tell you what that is. I'm going to tell you what that is. Okay? And no matter what, it's going to happen, but I'm not going to tell you how it interferes with the film and how it's going to work with the film. But for Live or Die 2, am recreating the Saw bathroom. I'm not gonna go to the Saw escape room place to use the bathroom. I'm going to recreate the Saw bathroom from the Saw films. I'm gonna recreate the Saw bathroom. Now the thing is, depending on where I place my film in my feeling of the timeline, I could add Hoffman dead or alive and have him not in there. But I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that this film is the best Saw fan film you'll ever see. Better than my first one. And the second one, it's going to be so good. Like I said, I'm going to recreate the Saw bathroom. I'm going to do it my way. Make it look pretty much identical as much as I can. Everybody who's in there. So Xavier, Adam, Zepp. And if I want, like I said, Hoffman, if I do in that time part. But the thing is, the problem is, in Saw X, if you guys haven't seen Saw X, there is a post-credit scene. And there is John Kramer, Mark Hoffman, and but he was hanging from the ceiling and he had the trap. Now that's a prequel. That's a movie between Saw 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure. And they use the Saw bathroom, but I don't know what happens to him. So I can't add that in. So I have to figure that out. But I am going to, like I said, put the Saw bathroom into my film. And it's going to be so good. And you guys are going to be like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's a fan film. I'm not making any money off of it. So if they get copyrighted, it's fine. But also, I can't get in trouble for recreating it. I can't. But I am very, 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 very wanting to do this. So I'm definitely gonna do it, and I'm very, very hyped about it. So you know, and I'm gonna make sure, like I said, everything that a Saw fan's been wanting. Any of the Saw fans that want it, comment down below what you guys been wanting to see in films, and I'll go through them all. Because, like I said, I want to, like, one thing that nobody's done is put their own Saw bathroom in their fan films, and I was like, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be different, and I'm gonna do that. So I'm definitely gonna recreate it. Now the problem is I don't exactly know how, and I don't have the money, but I am going to be up there here soon. So when I get done with the script and how I need it, then I'll figure out what I need to build and what sets I need to build and everything. And I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be one of the greatest Saw fan films ever. The first one was just for fun, but this one is also for fun. It's just I really want to get out there and explore different things. So, like I said, building the Saw bathroom is gonna be awesome. Like what? And then also about the Walking Dead New Blood. I'm still working on that. But again, Cody and I live so far away, and we usually work on stuff together with this part. And we're supposed to be together in the first episode, so um, not like that, guys. Shut up. But we're supposed to be hanging out together, camping, and then some shit happens, and then my character is all Daryl Dixon, like So, uh, definitely gonna figure that out, and I'm very hyped about it. So yeah, overall though, we have a lot of shit coming up, and it's going to take a long time. Especially juggling my content creation here for gaming and vlogs and all of that. I also have my movie stuff, so it's definitely gonna be a big fucking thing, and I'm very, very, very good with it. So I'm not overworked or anything. You know, but I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I just want to live stream this so I can tell you guys straight up live. But yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about me recreating the Saw bathroom. But let me know.